Tom is a smart and proud cat. He has sleek, striped gray fur, sharp blue eyes, and a confident stride. Tom lives with his young owner, Anne, a gentle girl who loves animals. To Anne, Tom is not just an ordinary cat, but also a close friend and a companion in every moment. Anne's school had a special event, Pet Day, where students could bring their pets to class to introduce and play together. Anne was very excited. She had prepared a clean little carrier, a bowl of milk, and a soft cotton towel for Tom to rest on. But Tom didn't like being in a cage at all. He leaped onto Anne's shoulder, clinging tightly to her like a king riding on the back of his loyal guardian. The whole class gasped in awe when they saw Anne bring such a beautiful cat. However, not everyone liked Tom. Huang's group, the most mischievous kids in the class, immediately took notice of him. "Look at this cat! So majestic!" Huang sneered. "But why does it look so serious? Maybe we should decorate it a little." Another kid suggested, eyes gleaming mischievously. Before Huang could react, the children quickly surrounded Tom. "Just a little fun." Huang grabbed a marker and drew two messy whiskers on Tom's face. "It's still missing something." Another kid laughed and tied a huge brass bell around Tom's neck. The bell jingled loudly every time Tom moved, making it impossible for him to sneak around like before. Tom was furious. His face darkened with rage as he struggled, claws out in protest, but the kids quickly ran away, giggling among themselves, and hurriedly removed the bell and wiped his face, but it was clear that his pride had been deeply wounded. Tom curled up, his eyes cold and distant. He didn't yowl or lash out, but in his mind, a plan for revenge was already taking shape. As night fell, the school became silent. The long hallways were swallowed by darkness, with only a few faint streaks of light from the security lamps. Outside the classroom window, a pair of green eyes glowed in the night. It was Tom. He had been waiting all day. When An drifted into sleep, he quietly leaped out the window, slipping across the rooftops and following the edge of the walls to the school. With the agility of a cat, breaking into the classroom was no challenge. With a single graceful leap, he landed on the windowsill without making a sound. Tom scanned the classroom, his eyes gleaming as he spotted the desks of the kids who had teased him earlier that day. He silently leaped onto Huang's desk first. With his sharp claws, he slashed a long tear across the boy's notebook. Page after page of homework was shredded beyond recognition. Next, he picked up each pen, one by one, carrying them to a hidden corner where no one would ever find them. Then, Tom moved on to the other desks. He knocked over a few rulers, spilled a pencil case, and clawed through several pages of books, leaving behind the unmistakable marks of a mysterious avenger. Satisfied with his work, Tom curled his tail proudly around himself as he perched on the windowsill. He gazed silently at the battlefield he had created, his eyes gleaming with triumph. The next morning, the classroom erupted in chaos. "What is this? My homework notebook is completely shredded. Who took my pens? Look, there are cat claw marks on my book." The kids panicked as they saw their belongings in disarray. Huang furiously held up his torn notebook, but no one knew who the culprit was. Amid the commotion, a soft meow echoed through the room. All eyes turned to the window. There, Tom sat perched, his eyes half closed in a mysterious gaze. He flicked his tail once, almost as if he were smirking. The kids looked at each other, then back at Tom. A strange shiver ran down their spines. It seemed this cat was not as simple as they had thought, and said nothing. She simply smiled to herself and gently stroked Tom's soft fur. Perhaps from now on, no one would dare to mess with Tom again.